let anything go wrong so that we can link it together. And I see it as they are now linking some people that ordinarily has nothing to do with his death to the case, because it is all a well scripted movie. Because for me, I've seen many cases of my child, no be my child. Omotan so he's just 26. I'm not believe go wa fatal. No ba wa fatal go wa lo ra spam. Yen le be pa fun ni.
Narrative, please.
You understand what I'm saying? So for me, sorry sir, just like Papadiano said, I'm seeing a bigger reason why this young man was killed. A bigger reason why over 5 people, 10 people are saying the same thing, and they are not saying what happened. They are just trying to exclude themselves from the narrative. A bigger thing. And I'm saying something bigger. That is my thought. Don't mind me.
Let me come in here. And I think I'm going to try and join it to yours. You know, and I'm just going to act as if I am bad right now. Okay? And please try and follow me with this thing. Whether we like to agree or not, I believe that Mohbad seriously met Wunmi in Malia's house, which cannot be more than 3 or 4 years. Take it or leave it. Definitely, we've heard Tani Baba Baby, which they've named so many people that were on top of that girl within a period of time. So please, let us say the relationship is only 3 years old or 4 years old. Okay? Now, we see a situation where this lady, Wunmi, is being used to peddle wherever they used to peddle to people by this person she was living with, Naramali, let's say that. She was living there before even this guy got into the house. So definitely a lot of things have been behind him. He doesn't know how the system works. So what might happen is, in my own case, I feel that even the fight between Mohbad and Naramali must have been caused by Wunmi. I'm coming somewhere. Listen, look at what I'm trying to go here. So it might be the case that because when I look at the relationship between Wunmi and SI, who the previous manager was, before another manager was introduced, because if you know that there was another manager that was introduced that was beaten up, you know, before SI or whoever became the manager. So I can say that maybe since Wunmi have been controlling the finances, she understands how the music industry, knowing fully she wanted to do music as a rapper. She called herself Tupac or two Wunmi, whatever you want to call her. So she's a rapper. So she knows how this money is coming in, how these things has been done. So now that you know that you've in a house, a new guy has come to join you. You've managed somehow to get into this guy's heart. This guy has released his accounts to you. You have now seen how money is coming in. You now want to take control of that guy. You want to be in charge because you're a lazy fool. You can't work. The last work you did was selling balloons and selling a drug, according to what one of these guys has said it. So she doesn't have really good work. So I think what has happened is she tried to convince Mohbad to change whoever Mali's manager to a new manager, which she would have more further control. Because if you know, until now, we've not changed the resources that collect money from Naramali. It has not been changed. So I think her key was to grab over this guy's career and have her on her palm. I think that is where she was planning. And she must have thrown that thing into Mohbad and Naramali. Because Naramali is a businessman. He knows clearly. I saw a video when he was saying, oh, I have 15 houses in Lekki, wherever. He knows clearly how much this boy is making him. He knows. But I think the hatred between Naira and Thing came is when Naira is thinking, I trained you this little bitch, and then you are here trying to take my artist away from me. Forget about pregnancy, forget about that thing. And I think she's the main key. But if you remember that everybody that spoke about Wunmi said she tried to drive everybody away from Mohbad. That's what you call absolute control. Everybody that came, including the father that was his father, she drove him, destroyed that relationship. And she replaced Mohbad with her father. So she took Mohbad out and then she became Mohbad with her father. And they became friends, started going to church, praying for pregnancy. So you have to understand that this girl is a very smart girl. She knows how to put fire. So she must have put fire in Mohbad's case to try and see how she can get control. Because the main thing is, this guy is still in control of that finances, whether we like it or not. And then she has made a move to go and even claim further finances. And that's what I'm saying. We need to get to think, why did this guy have to die? I don't think whoever the Baba baby is, Mr. Richman, as they say, would not be dealing with Mohbad. I don't know.
Shit. Meals, please meals. Yes, your mic, man.
Come down to that level, to that level to start dealing with, oh, it's Mohbad, I want to deal with this. No. I think they must have given him the news. Oh, this has happened. What is Shello? Okay. Shut up. Don't talk anything about it. Let's just keep it the way it is. You understand? But for me, is that girl. She's the one that planted that seed. And that seed continued to germinate. And then when Mohbad realized, when Naira realized that these guys tried to get away, what did he use? He used his own arsenal, deploy them. We're not going to give you a show. We're not going to send you anywhere. No one is going to call you. No one. And Mohbad is looking, why am I being called? Why no one is looking at me? Why is this happening? So Naira Marley went out that, look, if you think you're trying to get this guy, I will sabotage everything. Which he did. So you have to understand the kind of evil this girl perpetrated while they were in that house. Okay? And then when she had planned everything.
Sorry, Duke.
Listen, can I say something, please?
Duke, sorry, notice you. I just want to drop this. Paparano, don't also forget the interview of Naira Marley when he said people should thank him that he's not a serial killer, that is doing good for the country. See, with that statement, I see a devil. We should thank him for not being a serial killer. Now, let us imagine what could have happened underground. I'm just thinking, just having criminal mind. Please go ahead.
I like to put something forward because I just wanted to contribute to what Mr. Duke just said. It's a very eye-opening analysis. So there is this. Anyway, first of all, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. So there is this relationship between a goddaughter relationship between Iyabo Ojo and Wunmi, and there is this animosity between Iyabo Ojo and Naira Marley. So that could have caused the godmother, which is Iyabo Ojo, to influence Wunmi, to influence Mohbad to leave the record label of the Malians, since Mohbad is one of the poster is the poster boy of the Malian record. Is the real deal. It's like the poster boy for the Malian record. Know what I'm saying? So then, few weeks or few months before Mohbad passed, he has this show in the UK that was fixed by Iyabo Ojo's boyfriend or husband. I don't know. That's Paul. Paul is Iyabo Ojo's boyfriend, and Mohbad told Paul everything or some things about himself, about his life, and also told him some of his plans. He also told the Paul that he intends to, of his intentions, that yes, he's being attacked and that he needs protection. But Paul downplayed the level, the thing that okay, it's not a big. He downplayed it and told Mohbad that he's free. So could that be the reason why Mohbad came to Nigeria? That's a question mark. And is it that before he came to Nigeria, was he lured? First of all, was he lured to Nigeria? That's number one. Number two, what could have been happening between Wunmi and Iyabo Ojo when Mohbad was not in Nigeria? What has been the plan? What that issue of Mohbad wanting to escape, go to Canada, could it have created that desperation to immediately get rid of him before he leaves the country? So these are the question marks that I'm not saying it's a 100% confirm. It's just I'm just thinking. So it's not real. I'm just putting it out there. So could it be that the death of Mohbad has to do with a job in which the actress is involved also to take his life in order to spite and to get back at Naira Marley and also draw his career down? Because she said, according to Wunmi, she said she's going to end Mohbad, according to what we have been spending, that Wunmi said, she said she's going to end Mohbad's career just like Lilfo's girlfriend ended his career. So that carries a lot of weight, and the plans that have been involved and the tactics that has been set in motion before Mohbad came to Nigeria. So she did not only end his career, she ended his life. So I just want to put this forward so that we can put the actress also and the Polo also on the table too, and try to piece the whole puzzle together. Thanks.
Golden Seal, I know I met you guys here. Is it okay for me to just speak? Because I have a meeting very soon. I just have something very short to say.
Please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good morning and happy Friday, everybody, and justice for Mobad. I just wanted to piggyback on what Aristo said earlier on, because even though I know he's just imagining, obviously, and rationalizing and thinking logically, right? But to me, it makes sense to me, and it could be possible because there is an audio where Mobad was beaten up by, those guys who were always beating him up, Samilari and Malian folks. And he spoke on that audio. If you watch the full audio, he said even Cynthia was there. That day he was crying, and I'm sure they would have murdered him that day if he didn't have his phone to go live to save himself, because he went live and to save himself, to tell the world that these people are beating me. If I die, these are the people you should hold responsible. And he said even Cynthia was there. She was in the car. And he said, I don't trust anybody. And he also told her that you too, they will buy you, which is something like indicating if you follow them and you guys end up killing me, you too, they will buy you, which obviously cartels always do, because if you have the information and you think that they won't do it, what they are doing to Mobad to her, she must be a big dummy to think so, because eventually everybody who knows this truth is also going to go down unless they are unless they belong to them still, you know what I mean? It's like a cult or whatever. So now that, you're saying what you said, it seems like a lot of us are thinking along that line, because Mobad left that evidence. Mobad left so much. He left a lot of things to work with. Police, I really want to appeal to Nigerian police, please. I mean, the government of Lagos especially, because looking in from the outside as someone who is not even a Nigerian, it is looking so bad for your country and your people. Like, please, why are you not doing a simple investigation? All we all want is do this investigation thoroughly, forensics. There's so much to be able to solve this case if Nigerian police decide to work, which obviously they are not doing, because all they did was speak to potential, people of interest who were in the home when this homicide happened, people who were in the car when they announced this guy was murdered. You guys can get their phones. Even that video they did, you guys can get everything you need if you want to work. We don't even need to be here and be imagining and thinking of conspiracies and thinking of somebody is this. You guys caused all this. Because who is sitting down, like who is the elephant who is putting their foot on the neck of the police not to work? That's why everybody keeps imagining, because it makes no sense. Whatever the reasons you guys are giving us makes no sense. Nobody buries their loved one in this kind of way. So you can't tell me in any way that when this crime went down, Wunmi, the people around Mobad, the brother, the uncle, the sister, the mother, they didn't love this guy. Even if they did, something went wrong and they were all compromised and they all wanted this guy gone, because no one treats their loved ones this way anywhere in the world, especially Africa, where we respect the dead. They mutilated his corpse. They buried him with the cheapest casket. Even his video he did Pariwo with Bella Shmurda, the casket in that video was even nicer and more expensive. And that's the kind of standard this guy was. Even if he was the poorest person, like I live here in the States, I'm from Ghana, people you don't even know, every time somebody passes away, even the poorest of the poorest, community comes together and they make sure that they give you their dignity, because we treat the corpse, the dead people with respect. That man was not treated with any respect from those people. So this should trigger a huge investigation into the people who were around, which obviously did not happen. They just spoke to one or two people, came up with their own lies or whatever it is, a story, And the police came to sit out there and tell us, expecting people to just be dumb and go with it. And Iyabojo, the actress, was all over Instagram pushing the narrative, forcing it down our throats. Like, I was following her initially, but when I noticed that she was working so hard, I'm like, why would you be working so hard to be convincing me that this lie, I mean, whatever, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a lie or not, but whatever the narrative they give obviously makes no sense if someone sits back and thinks about it logically. Okay, initially, when it went down, I was thinking, oh, this man was buried outside his home, and maybe the father was under duress, and they rushed and they buried him without even the innocent wife who possibly wasn't even aware, and maybe she was somewhere, because I was thinking she was the victim. I really was, because there's no way me as a wife, I would sit down for my husband to be treated this way, even after death. There's no way, because it just made no sense to me. I'm sorry, Nigerians, tell me if this is how people treat their loved ones. But I really would be surprised if this is what love is in anywhere in the world. Even yesterday, I watched a documentary from Tibet, somewhere where in their culture, when person dies, right, they put them down for the vultures to eat them. That's their culture. But even before that, there is a really nice service, prayer. They still treat it really well. It's not like they just dispose of and just throw you away like a piece of dog. So once I found out that, wait, the wife was in the car when they announced, first of all, who announces that their loved one passed away that way in the first place? That's not how it's done. So I found out the wife was in the house. He died in the house. The wife was aware of this. She was in a cemetery. She was here. She was there. Then I said, wait a minute. We need we need a thorough investigation. And then the actress came and she's forcing us, believe this. You have to sit back and question, like, what are you hiding? Why are you forcing somebody to believe something? If you guys say Prime Boy is the prime suspect, a fight that happened in this day, 2023, September, you're telling me that somebody was going to change money to be able to give to funds, yet none of those funds took a video of this fight, a picture of this fight, it makes no sense. There will be videos. This is the kind of world we live in today. No matter what, they always say the cameraman is the last to die, or cameraman never dies, because people will start videoing before they even offer to help. And we haven't seen any video. And you're telling me the man bled profusely. Who will be in the car with their superstar, the money maker, the man they like, the husband, the wife, the brother-in-law, no, not even the brothers, the uncle, the brother. Forget about the friends. Even forget about the wife. But a brother and an uncle is there, and the man he got injured at that place from a fight, and they didn't take him to a hospital, and he bled profusely for 2 hours, and they took him home, and they brought a nurse, and this same set of people, God put him in the cheapest casket and broke his neck, and they put juju in his grave, and you're telling me that, oh, they are all innocent, they all love him, they are all, mourning. I'm not going to investigate them. You people should just believe the narrative I'm giving you. Come on, Nigerian police, please. Please, we are all not fools. Just investigate this. It's not too late. Toxicology, even after years, the truth always do the right thing, just work and give us our peace of mind back. Let your people stop sitting here and imagining, and saying things that may not even be true. Give us the truth. That's what we are asking for. Something that makes sense. We need you guys to investigate. Please. And thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for speaking up. Papariano, thanks for being, bold. They are trying to silence people because they caused all this mess, they caused it. And they still want to keep causing more mess. Like, instead of you guys just doing the right thing and just coming out, because investigation can always take different routes. You can always say, oh, we found out more evidence. We found out, narratives always change. You don't have to stick to the lie. Nobody has to. It's not wrong to say, oh, I made a mistake, or maybe something new just came up. Tell us the truth. Have a press conference. This is too simple to solve. Why is this so, why are you making people think that Mohbad was So, I mean, is his blood so precious to you people for you guys to be, at the expense of your reputation? Why are you making people think like Nigeria is so corrupt that something so easy to solve can't be solved just because of bribery? Please, thank you. And everybody have a great day.
I think I can talk now. Can I speak? Hello, good afternoon.
Please. Good afternoon, Mama. Please, can you permit me to just say this, please? Quickly. Thank you. I want to welcome back, Lady Aries. Please, ma'am, can you mute, ma'am? Thank you. Please, can you mute? Okay. I want to take us back to the previous video. The VN that was being played by Papariano this morning about Abuebe and Wunmi. I feel and I think maybe because of the baby. If you remember, Abuebe asked Wunmi, who holds that baby? Is it Sam Larry? Abobani? Wunmi couldn't give an answer. Let's assume the baby belongs to Mohbad. Truly, Wunmi will answer that question without saying, without even thinking twice, without even trying to cover that, change that narrative. He will say, Mohbad Loni. He will continue screaming that, but she never did something like that. Don't forget when we heard the story that
Goddess, do you mind if I replay? Many people were not here. They want me to replay it. Sorry.
Okay, please go ahead. Please, okay, let me mute.
Yeah. Understand? Eventually, do you know anything about the Congo? I don't know what somebody was in the law. I've been which is telling me, some of our work, over shaking any test. So, what did they say? Don't let me go to power. Don't try it. I never did it. I don't want to know. So, what do you go to do? What's the one again? Yeah. Initiative where when they see and when you because no matter where no matter the emotion. So when we doing when we do a good job, take it you want a good person. Because we go for so long while. Okay, you want to be like you see what about you. If you're a carelessness, you are winning. But you go on you. Like in the hospital, no matter how. You are feeling. I don't think that's not what I know. I'm going to be more regular. You're going to do so many things. It's the only good guy in doing what is happening. Don't know anything about it. Don't get any problem. Let me go on and go. You want to need. But I think, come on, sit there. I'm not going to come on. The confidence is going to be Presidential, hey Joe, Ayat, I'm so sorry, please, I want to ask you something. Please, what exactly did I do to you? Because it is not possible for me not to have done anything to you. The hatred you had towards me and Liam, never take the whole long. Anything that is a company, she didn't know I hate him over here, but the people that didn't tell me that you are. She was possible, give up more on me, give up on me, to the Pio Moshuma. She was possible, but the people I put them all 10 years to come up with you. That's what happened to me, might be me, Mara. She was possible, but no 10 years, 7 years ago, all the time I do it, tí mo ṣe fi lọ́gbà ayé mi tí mo fi lọ́gbà ayé mi sí owó nígbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè bí mi ṣe wáyé mi ní lọ́tọ̀ mi ní iṣẹ́ o mi ní ẹni tí láyé mi o ọkọ̀ tó máa pọ̀ mi sórí mọ́nà pamọ́ mi tó ipe tó ìgò yàtọ̀ tí mi ti mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ tí mi tó ṣọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀dẹ̀ àwọn tí mi ti mọ̀ pa ẹ̀ ẹni tó mo fi lọ́gbà ayé mi sí láyé mi owó nígbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́sùn wọn nínú oyún lé ọmọ tó tẹ̀lé ọdún ṣọ́nà ni mo sùn sí o fọ́ọ̀tẹ̀dẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ mi tàtàtàjọ ní ilé ìtajà láyé wa òun ìgbà tó kú yìí o tàtàtàjọ ní ilé ìtajà láyé nínú ayé wa àwọn 15 ló gbé pẹ̀lú wa o ṣé wọ́n kó sínú kọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìgbà tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tí mo ti ṣe láyé mi ọkọ̀ ìwé fún ṣọdẹ wa kú ṣé wọ́n kó sínú ẹgbẹ́ táìmù tó yẹ kí wọ́n máa jèrè iṣẹ́ ayé mi ṣé wọ́n kó sínú kí n pa ọmọ báyìí níbi táàbù rẹ̀ wá níbi táwọn èèyàn 15 ni wà sáà.
ọ̀dọ̀ ṣe nígbà tí ó bá ṣe ìgbésẹ̀ olùgbé.
ọlọ́mọ kan kọ́ mi pé ká lọ ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ kan ní ibi ọkọ̀ mi ti kú tí kí ikú kọ́kọ́ tó dé wà pé ẹ̀dá ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀mọ́ mi bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ti ṣe lọ ọmọ yóò kí n sùnwọ̀n kí n jẹun kí iṣẹ́ ní tì mo máa fi ìdẹ́rí pé mo fi ìdílé yàgò ni mo máa fi ìdẹ́rí pé mo fi mo ń nọ́ọ̀sì ẹ̀mí nínú ọ̀sán ọmọ ẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́ ni. ẹ ti rí mi kò kí bọ́lẹ̀ ní mọ́tò ọ̀sẹ̀ àti ẹ̀bá jáde fún bẹ́lẹ̀ ní mọ́tò.
I just want please to read. My brother, I don't want to kill you, call.
I want to see what he knows about it. And I got information from someone so I can do myself. I really want to. I also be able to tell you those good people. I am beg Baba to come and do DNA since November. But Baba on lórí ni Baba on ṣe DNA. Ìyá ọkọ mi ti pè wọ́n. Àwọn family ní èní tí mo ṣọ̀rọ̀ náà ìyá ọkọ mi. Àwọn family Baba ọkọ mi ṣé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá ọkọ mi lẹ́yìn ní àyọ̀bọ̀. Wọ́n ti bẹ Baba sá fún DNA because of the money they are giving him. You people don't know this man's scope. You people don't know him. I know him so well. I don't know you people. Baba ṣe pé Baba sọ fún mi lẹ́yìn. Baba sọ lẹ́yìn pé tó ìgbà ìyá ọkọ mi sọ ìgbà kò ṣàrọ̀ bí Baba tó wá ń du àwọn. Ó lè sọ pé wọ́n ṣe DNA Baba sọ̀rọ̀ bó ṣe DNA. Baba sọ lọ́wọ́ pọ̀ fún gbogbo ìlú àwọn abínú pé mi sá. A clear conscious accusation. Why should I be scared because of Liam? I know nothing. All I'm saying is that he's not always at peace with himself. Everybody knows. Even that women I'm talking to knows. He's not always at peace with himself. He doesn't sleep. He's always thinking. That is what I meant. Mo ní When I said my husband has been dead before the actual death comes, I pray that what I thought I'm saying. He knows how he used to have sleepless nights. He does not sleep. Mama feed him, people feed Liam. He's always like, come on, because oh my God, come on, attack you. Because you be feel this, don't know you. If you share money, I feel money back pain. Oh, yeah, the coffee boy, all those things are happening countless times. That's what actually meant that he has died when the actual death comes. He called up with countless times to report whenever he's feeling somehow or anything has happened to him. That is what I mean. He has never been at peace until his death. Go at peace. That is what I mean when I said he has been dead before the actual death comes. And concerning the company not taking him to the hospital, my husband will not go. In the death hospital so bad, he will not go because he feels these people are everywhere and they might attack him. And that is the same thing he was falling for when he was alive.
I have never spoken to Samilari in my life. I have never seen Oba Said Ademola Elegushi.
If you are in my shoes, you might come on, you know.
Oh my God, this lady is just manipulating. So, where is Aristo has left? Okay, we have heard it.
I actually wonder.
Okay, go on. Wanted to do what, to attend to something here?
Yes. Yes, thank you. When Sam Larry asked, what's it called? What's that? Abu Ebe asked her, who owns that baby? Is it Sam Larry or Elegushi? Tell me, who owns that child? Wunmi could not give a proper answer. She was saying something else. When she's supposed to answer that question that, Okomilo Lomo, that child belongs to my husband. Okomilo before, if you are very sure of something, you'll be secret, please mute. Okomilo Lomo that baby belongs to my husband. She couldn't say anything like that. Not quite long, they went to the show. Coming back from the show, they said, we heard that Mohbad almost threw William down from the bridge. What do you think can be the cause of that action?
But Spending is not supporting that statement now. Spending has withdrawn that statement. It's not saying it. So whoever that said it now, the person, I don't know who is saying it. Spending that was the one who said it before, but now it's not saying it again.
It's not saying it again. Okay, getting to the house. After that incident of throwing Liam from the bridge or not, after then, got into the house, we just heard Mohbad died. Could it be any Wunmi? I can see somebody asking stupid question there. Could it be like in the class in here? Could it be because of that action Mohbad take about that child that trigger the father of Liam? That triggered the father of Liam? That, are you seriously kidding? He almost do that and it affect could it be that reason? Okay. Then the father of Liam quickly take a decision with that. If I don't quickly react now, Mohbad can do anything silly to that boy, and I don't want to lose my child. If if you remember what Wunmi said, only Mohbad as Mohbad ó ti ń kú kó tó di wípé ó kú. Ó ti kú kó tó di pé ó kú. That statement alone, wípé wọ́n ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó máa ṣe sí tẹ́lẹ̀ already, they know what they've already concluded, but they are still thinking, ìjọ̀wọ́ ní kọ́ka, when should they carry out that mission? But in the situation whereby that bridge is coming in, that he almost threw Liam from that bridge of Tom Milan Bridge. Okay, no, me le gba ki bobo yi ko tete yara ju mi lo, then they strike. So Wunmi said, I told Baba from that VN you just play now. He said, I told Baba to come and do the DNA of that boy. If truly Wunmi wants that DNA to be done, like she said, like she's claiming now, why is Wunmi not making herself available to do that DNA test? Why is she giving Baba different condition? Court order, and you know the court order is going to take a while before granted it. They gave her letter, tried to serve Wunmi letter to sign. Wunmi is nowhere to be found. She was running around, and you are telling us in that VN that you conversation that you have with Abu Ebe that you are calling Baba because why she DNA test on money. Is this true that you're really willing to do that DNA test of that child? Wunmi, you still need to come out and tell us who is the Baba baby is. Oh, this auto. Motive tí wọ́n fi yanjú bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn. Orí ọmọ yẹn ló bèsì. Let's think. If you listen to this thing very well. If Wunmi is serious, nobody will be begging Wunmi. If truly that child belongs to Mohbad, cause anybody to mama beg Wunmi at all. You go boss it and wash a DNA test. Anybody need beg, she want to prove her innocence. She want to prove to the world that okay, oh, it's true. Okomilo lomo egba. She Wunmi will tell you that she has not done that DNA test before. Ó ti ṣe tipẹ́. Gbogbo ilé ìtẹ́kọ̀ tó kàn ṣe ń wò pé tó bá yá yín ẹ máa dákẹ́ ẹ ṣáà lè wá gbọ́mọ lọ́wọ́ mi. When they were asking Wunmi, come and do the DNA, Wunmi sọ pé nobody will take my baby from me. Nobody can take Liam from me. Who is taking Liam from you? They are asking you, they are telling you, come and do the DNA test. You are telling us that nobody can take Liam from me. Because anybody to make Liam lower me, because anybody to make right Liam lower. Who is telling you anybody is taking Liam from you, and who is telling you anybody is taking the right of Liam from him? So, are we asking so much? We are only asking you, do the DNA test because it's a motive to the investigation. Since the police are not looking towards things they're supposed to do, to know the proper things to do. That is why we are here. Then you on that VN at the same time you said, Baba message you. Beatu is saying, oh, respond, see Baba. Why didn't you respond to Baba when Baba called you? Did you know what Baba want to talk to you about? But you said in that VN that you don't respond to that one alone. Oh, response. Why? And you are here coming out to tell us that you are a virgin. Mohbad is virgin you. That is virgin taught to a pregnancy, and the pregnancy taught to a baby. The baby that you claimed with your virginity, you cannot beat your chest by saying I am ready for DNA test anytime, any moment, without any court order, without any court being involved. You cannot beat your chest, and you are telling us you are a virgin. Are you actually saying the truth, Wunmi? Deep down your hearts, are you actually saying the truth? You know, you are the one who will talk. Remember that some people, we are listening. We will put 1 + 1 together and get our answers. If those people backing you up, they cannot ask you questions, remember there are some people who will ask you that questions. You understand? So you have to do your mathematics well, you know. Mohbad have said it all. He said they called that baby Mohbad Jr. He said no. He said it's lights. Is the light that is going to open everybody's eyes to see the truth of what has been hidden for a very long time ago. Did you see that now? When Madam Aries played that VN that the baby was calling Dada, Wunmi was telling the baby, Mama, Mommy, did you see the light is coming? When the light shine, come brighter. Wunmi, are you ready for the constances? Can you face it? That's a question to you. Check yourself. Ask yourself the questions. Thank you so much. Someone can speak.
Right, can I quickly say something? Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Good morning. Good morning.
If you don't mind. Madam.
Let me say something.
Madam, hello. I'll be done in few seconds, please. Pani Baba Baby protest will start at 12 p.m. Please, we need numbers. We need numbers, please.
7th of May or what?
Yes, April. That's next week, Tuesday. We need numbers, please.
I don't understand. Which month are you where you are? I think we are May 3, May 3rd.
Oh, May. Sorry, my big apologies. 7th of May. That's next week. On Tuesday, there's going to be a massive.
How did you come about that? What happened?
Yes, we've been talking to each other on different platforms. Please.
And how is that supposed to be? I mean, I don't know what happened on the different platforms.
Well, nothing is going to happen. It's all about we need to keep the momentum, the pressure on. We're not going to stop.
You mean a protest on ground or like people to be talking about the subject?
On ground at Elegushi's palace. Please.
Okay.
Please, if you have the time, just calm down. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to break the law or anything. But we have it's a fundamental human right to actually protest. Come up with all kind of placards, please. Please, that pressure must go on. How many people they want?
I mean, no updates, no things that are not, we're all waiting for the 15th. Okay, we'll focus on what the pathologists are going to bring for corona inquest and every other things. I don't think we're really much interested because I don't promote each of all these ideas about things that are really not coming from the official, from the officers, okay, of law, so that we'll be guided with the things that we're saying, and then people's health and mental conditions can be stable. Thank you very much for that.
Paparano, can I So, from that voice note you played, where Wunmi was speaking to Abuebe, okay, she said, I've never seen Sam Larry before in my life, or I've never spoken to Sam Larry before. I think that's an absolute, that's a lie. Because remember, when Sam Larry and Naira Marley were declared wanted, okay, and Sam Larry granted an interview abroad where he said, Mubad gone, Wunmi gone more. Yeah, so that's it. And if you live in Malian house, you can't say you don't even know Sam Larry or
let us stop on this thing, everybody. Yeah, go on.
That's a lie. And then 2, coming back to how Mubad died, I know there's been a lot of conspiracy regarding the Oba, the Malian house, whatever, drug, whatever. Okay, I think that the fight in the car, okay, actually escalated to the home. Okay, and that's where the fight happened. And mistakenly, Wunmi killed Mubad. That's what I think. I don't think anybody gave any order for Mubad to die that night. It doesn't look like that from my own calculation. It doesn't look like that. It was that fight in the car where she threatened Mubad that I'm going to end your career today. I think that's what happened. It was a mistake. That's why Mama Mubad said... You mean
the fight that happened that night?
That night, the Canada visa, the girlfriend from where
that Adura talked about.
Yes. That is.
But if you want to overanalyze that, then it means Adura knows about the fight because he went up to get his phone.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. I mean, for Adura to betray his brother to that extent, you know what I mean? He was in some capacity. He was involved as well. I mean, for him to betray his brother to that, he was involved to that. I mean,
now you see him lifting his brother's award recently. So do you think that has to do with the future planning, like for him to wanting to take everything about?
They must have promised them something. You know, that was what they were doing between Monday evening and Tuesday afternoon, when they announced Mubad. They were cleaning up everything, promising everything. You know, even maybe they took an oath. Nobody knows.
Wow.
So that's my own. That it was a mistake that Wunmi killed Mubad. Adura was involved.
Very deep.
Okay, and that's why I don't think anybody gave any order that night. I don't think so. And
I want to say something, okay. You know, things like this, yeah, things like this. Yeah, like a house, when you are staying with your brother, you want to get close to your brother's wife so that you can get access to your brother. Are you getting it? Before you look, people now start having a very strong relationship, like friend. So if it happen there is fight that night, you want to